This is another navigation exercise in the trusty Cessna 172. This time it's from Shoreham to Booker, and I executed a zone transit of the Farnborough military air traffic zone. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, if you enjoy my content, why not consider giving a small donation through the Ko-fi link in the description to enable me to fund future content. Thank you. Okay, so we've briefed the route already. We're going to depart on 02 and we're going to make a left-hand turn after departure. We've got hills to the front of us as we take off. There's also the threat of birds as well. Okay, so strobe light on. And transponder set to Alt. Okay. So, flaps of 0. VR is 55. Turning left at 10 degrees after departure because that's the right way to go. That's probably a bit more than 10 degrees. We're going for 2000 initially, and the runway is dry. Mixture set to full rich. Yes. Mags on both. Yes, they are. Okay. Beta heat isn't required. Fuel selector is on both. Yep. Fuel is sufficient for the sortie. Yes, it is. Flaps are set to 0. Okay, so the DIA is orientated. It's drifted already. T's and P's are in the green. The altimeter is set to 1029, which is what's required. Everything else seems to be in order. Okay. So that's Bravo, isn't it? Yeah. So, Shoreham traffic, Fat Sky 16 is lining up for departure on Bravo 2. So, in the event of an engine failure while we have runway, we will stop on the runway and get off the runway as soon as we've stopped, and we will get out of the way, get the engine off, and then get some help. If we still have runway left but they're in the air, we will bring the aircraft down as quickly as we can, as slowly as we can, with a high nose attitude to bring us to a halt as quickly as possible. If we have run out of runway, then we're looking 10 degrees either way for a field to land in. And making the most of it. We'll call a radio check if we can, but we will keep ourselves safe and use full flap at the last minute just to slow us down to get us into the field. Okay, so let us do a quick check. So the runway is clear, approach is clear, runway itself is clear, so we'll line up. And then we're going to Shoreham traffic. That Sky 16 is taking off 02 Shoreham. Okay, so bit of left aileron to counteract the crosswind. Airspeed is alive. T's and P's are in the green. 55, and up we go to 62. The first 300 feet. Then we'll go to 74, and we got to 300 feet. And we took off at 13. And so the next checkpoint is 17, and that's Washington, and we want to be on 338. What I should have done is thought about getting to Washington without being able to see, because it occurs to me that I'm not over the end of the runway, so over the top of the airfield. And also right, attitude, yeah, attitude, power, trim. I think that's Washington over there. Now, Frithwood is 2.4. How am I doing? Now Frithwood, it's got a sort of funny boxy look to it, but it's just before and to the right of some high ground. I have, yeah. So it 3-3. No, well the heading is where am I? The track is 316. The heading is 318. 338. Sorry, 338. That's what it said. It's 070 at 18 knots is what it is. Yeah. No, it's 18. No, it's 18 knots. According to the forecast, it's 18 knots at this height. Yeah. I'm not. Well, I'm 4 miles to the Midhurst VOR. And it's dropping off. Yeah, so we are on the right track, I'd say. I don't feel confident to do the VOR whilst. So you can see the rising ground here, just here. Look. So I think Thriftwood's there. So I reckon. Right, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's got a funny sort of diamondy type of shape to it. We are pulling to the right of it, actually. Farnborough Tower is on there. Okay. Yeah, so here you can see the ridge. You can see the ridge, and that's Frithwood, which is a bit odd, a bit of an odd shape. Look. When I tested this yesterday, I was worried that I wouldn't see anything, but actually with the high ground to the left and wherever it is, Gatwick somewhere over there, you can be reasonably sure, and also the confirmation from the VOR as well. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm a bit to the right of track here, but then I have been. I reckon that I've not quite been on the right course, I don't think. So I reckon that's probably about right. Okay. So let's change frequency there. 12278. Right, so I'm losing a bit of height here. How am I doing on that? Okay, Farnborough Tower, VATSky 16.
VATSky 16, Farnborough Tower, pass message.
VATSky 16 is Sister 172, overhead Frith Wood at 2,000 feet on 1029er, requesting a basic service and a zone transit between Tongham and M3 Junction 4.
VATSky 16 is the basic service outside. You clear to enter the Farnborough controlled airspace via the Frensham Great Pond, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR. QNH 1029 to support comm security. Clearance limit is the southern apron.
Clear to enter the Farnborough controlled airspace via Frensham, not above 2,000 feet or 1029. Clearance limit is the southern apron. VATSky 16.
VATSky 16, correct. It's runway 06 in use, route towards the field and report visual.
Report field in use, runway in use 06. VATSky 16. I completely messed up my direction then. Utterly. So I'm probably way off track. But I should be able to see Frensham Pond over to the left, so I can rescue the situation. Is that it there? Would be. $29. So I was not really expected to get there for 2 minutes if I'd been going the right way. That I reckon that.
Farnborough Tower, hello, UVWC 5.
That's Frensham Pond there, I reckon.
Faction 853, you clear to Copenhagen. The Hazel 2 Lima departure, Spork Tree 7 Tree.
Okay, so that's Frensham Pond, actually. And now we're going on to 30. Yes, 2,000. So I need to get down. I need to get. Oh, that's it there, isn't it? I think. Is it? Yeah. Right, so Farnborough Tower, VATSky 16, Frensham Pond.
VATSky 16, thank you, route towards the field, report visual.
The report visual, VATSky 16. So I'm on the right height. That's Guy 16, field is fine.
That's Guy 16, thank you, cross via the runway 06 threshold, report north side.
Cross over the 06 threshold and report north side. That's Guy 16. 33.
Fraction, ready for
Get high.
Fraction 853, push and start is approved, face southwest.
Right, that's the motorway junction there. Well, no, it's not the motorway, but that's the junction that is Tongham, which is what we're aiming for now in a couple of minutes. What is it? 3-3. We're expecting to be there. Yeah, I can see the runway now. And then we are crossing on heading of 03, so we're going more or less north. So forget that there's quite a wind. Going to be pushing me across. So let's just yes. It's it's at this point where I do what I thought I was going to do, which is cross the 2-4 threshold, rather than what I was told to do, which is cross the 0-6 threshold. Okay, that's Guy 16 north side.
That's Guy 16, thank you, cleared to leave the front of controlled airspace to the north via M3 junction 4, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Clear to leave the controlled airspace not above 2,000 feet via the M2 junction 4. That's Guy 16. And this is the junction here. I recognise this. I've queued many times on this in my life. Right, so we've got to there at 3-4 actually. 4, and then it's 5 minutes to the next one, so that's 3-9, and that is on 03. So we're on 3-0 at the moment. So let's just get past the junction, which is there, into Reading. and then we will
Sky 16, leaving controlled airspace, escort conspicuity, frequency changes approved. Bye.
leave the control airspace, frequency change approved, spot conspicuity. Thanks for your help, Go. VATS Sky 16. That was good, wasn't it? Actually, I enjoyed that. 1, 2, change the frequency. Just check to make sure that's worked. Yep, it has. That's not quite right. That's almost right. Right, so 5 minutes. The next heading is 020 for 5 minutes, and we're aiming for Sierra. It's about at 39er, so that's 3 minutes. Fuel's okay, radio is correct, engines, temperatures and pressures are in the green, DI is synchronized, and altitude is, now we talked about coming down to 1500 at this point, didn't we? Yeah, so let's power, attitude, trim. Okay. Well. Alright, I've drift. I can also see that I've drifted quite a long way. Well, that's interesting, because that's the junction there. That's that. Yeah, the DI is definitely synchronized. It must be the wind. It's because I've had to set manual wind. So this is the crossing of. Oh no, this is the Winnersh Triangle. Sorry, that was M3, wasn't it? This is the Winnersh Triangle. So this is M4. Right. Let's just go power attitude trim. So we need to be, well that's interesting because I'm on heading, I think. Have I got something wrong? Oh, I misread it. Idiot. .341 I should be on. Okay, so 3.8, we've reached that. So 3.8 plus 5 is 4.3, and that's 3.41. Oh no, that's hang on, that's 3.8. What's going on? Now we should be on 3.55. Okay. Which is there, isn't it? More or less. And that's, yeah, there's something slightly off with the wind, I reckon. 3.5. Time 2 minutes. 40 is the next one, and that's there's a lake I should be following. There's a series of lakes and I need to be careful I don't get the wrong lake. So this lake, and then there's one there. That's Loddon, I think. It's the last one, yes. Okay. So there's two, there's a set of them quite close together. There's one there, and then that one there is Loddon. So I should be... okay. And then we got to Loddon, and then we're going to Wycombe, and that is a heading of 2-3, and we are 9 miles away, so that's 2 minutes. Yeah, that's about right actually. And we're going on 2-3, 42. And we want to bit 2,500, don't we, if we're going to do an overhead join. Is that guy still there doing circuits? In which case I would come in, I would do a crosswind join from the dead side, which would be the right hand side of the airfield, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm not that keen on going up, to be fair, judging by what's going on above me. Right. 4-2. Okay. Yeah. Right, there's a river coming up here, which is not visible. Oh, there. Okay. So I'd expect to see it's where is it? There. It's there. Okay. So we're on okay. There's something up there. What's that? SHF. He's on. He's where I'm going. Aha! Handy. Right. So let's go for this then. Wycombe traffic. That Sky 16 approaching from the dead side. 5 minutes to run. Cessna 172 will be joining crosswind for a full stop on 06 Wycombe. Right, so 1500 feet is circuit height because it's 500 feet. And where are we now? 45. So that was quite a lot slower. So whether I miscalculated or whether there's something else wrong, I'm not sure. Whether the wind's a bit off. I suppose it's probably the wind's 34. Yeah, so the wind's quite a lot higher. It's another 15 knots higher. I think the thing with X-Plane is when you set it to manual, when you set it manually, the transitions can be a bit interesting. That explains it, though, doesn't it? So, yeah. Okay. So we're going to turn crosswind now. Wycombe traffic, Fat Sky 16 is crosswind 106 Wycombe. Right, now I need to be careful not to get sucked in because it's a short runway. Okay, we'll start the brakes off, undercarriage fixed, mixture is rich, propeller is fixed, lighting is correct, instruments, just check the DI, just turn the corner now, I think, onto the reciprocal of 06. What are we doing? Oops. That's east. Of course, now we've got we're flying along the tailwind now. So instruments, so engines are in the green, and no carb heat requirement. Hatches and harnesses are secure. This is going to be entertaining, isn't it? Wycombe traffic, that Sky 16 downwind, 06 left hand. Okay, right, here we go. And we've lost quite a lot of height as well, which is a bit naughty.
Luton traffic, with 6 Alpha November, climbing 5,000 match to Charlie.
Didn't catch that. Okay, Wycombe traffic, that Sky 16 is base. Wycombe. Okay, here we go. And we're going to slow right down now, aren't we? Oh dear. Okay, Wycombe traffic, that Sky 16 is final to land. Wycombe. Okay. Wow, this is entertaining. Probably. Well, I don't know actually. It's not much of a crosswind, is there? Right. straight till she slows. I've done worse. I've done worse. Okay. Okay, Wycombe traffic vacated, taxi to parking via Alpha. I love this scenery. This is standard out of the box scenery for Booker, and it just goes to show how good stuff in the scenery gateway can be, and the power of mobilising the community to create scenery. And there's nice little spots just here that I like to take. Okay, so let's get the flaps up. Strobe off. Okay. Post landing checks. Where are we now? Did the landing. Strobe off. Transponder to standby. Flaps retracted. Radios and non-essential electrics off. Trim set to neutral. So you can't see that, can you? Yeah, there you go. The location is fine. Parking brake is on. Engines to 1200 for 30 seconds. Dead cut. Iridium navos are off. Throttle to idle. And mixture to idle cut off. Okay, beacon off. Electrics off. Is off. Key removed, can't because it's not in the simulation. Fuel selector valve is out. Control locks will sort out in a minute. Harnesses left tidy. Hatches and harnesses. And then we will do the post-flight. Toggle the pitot tube. Toggle the tie down. Toggle the tie down. Toggle the chocks. Put the cover in. Toggle the chocks. And we're done. So there you go. Navex 3 is in the bag. Just 2 more sessions to go before my mock test. Eek. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.